is nowhere near Broadway, and none of these actors will be accepting an Oscar anytime soon. Still, they are rehearsing for something important. While they learn their lines, they're also learning teamwork, discipline, self-confidence, that everyone has a part to play. Skills that will make them stars long after the curtain falls. The National Federation of State High School Associations reminds you that when kids take part in high school activities, they get set for life.
Hi friends, I'm excited to tell you that Mel Hambelton Ford has extended the Labor Day sale through the whole month of September. The 2020 Fusion is a leader in its class with a smooth ride and a roomy back seat and payments starting as low as $192 a month. Now that'll fit right in that family budget. Let Mel Hambelton Ford put $2,500 cash back in your pocket after the rebates. With a huge selection of over 150 to choose from, come out today or check us out online. $2,500 cash back in your pocket on a new Fusion. Mel Hambelton Ford, experience the difference.
And the pregame show continues. We are at Hurricane Sports Grill at 13th and Tyler Road, joined as we are every week by head coach Steve Martin. And coach, let's start it off by saying congratulations to you on the first step in the playoffs against Salina Central last week.
Yeah, you know, it's anytime you're still playing in November is a good thing. You know, we've got to flip on the lights at practice, and usually, you know, what we tell our kids all the time is when those lights come on at practice, it means you're starting to play for big things, and, you know, it's always good to be able to turn those lights on.
You have Heights tonight for the second time this year. We played them at their place earlier in the season, and Heights scored more points against us this year in that game than all the rest of the teams we've played combined. I know that I know you're taking Heights very seriously.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, we jumped onto them early in the third quarter as 56-7, and you know, our second team came in and gave up 2 touchdowns late. So, you know, our guys are fully prepared for what they got. You know, it's tough to beat a good team twice, but you know, we also know that we have some things in our back pocket that we saved in case we would play another team that runs an offense like this. And so, you know, we're geared up, and anytime you get to play a game right now, you can't overlook anybody. And so our guys have had a great week of practice. It's been fun. They're having a good time, and they just look like a veteran group right now. They're cut in and focused, and that's what's fun about it.
I don't mean to jump back and forth, but I'm going to jump back to last week for just a moment. You mentioned plays in the back pocket, and I wanted to talk about Salina Central and the plays in their back pocket. They pulled out all the stops against us last week.
Yeah, you know, we gave up a big, long kickoff return. You know, we didn't cover it, and that got the ball down to 30, I believe our 30. You know, and they did some things that, you know, they hit a receiver and stock blocked and then rolled out the quarterback and threw a throwback. But, you know, that's the kind of thing. That's kind of things that we're going to have happen. Our defense is very aggressive. People are going to have to counter with stuff like that because, I mean, yards are hard to come by against our defense, and points are definitely hard to come by. You know, I think Salina Central scoring against our first team was a second touchdown our varsity has given up all year in 7 games. So, you know, people are going to have to do some things like that. And as you get farther down the line, people are going to have to do some of that stuff to move the ball and score.
And, of course, you're at the time of year now when it's win or go home, and every game you play is harder than the one before.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, that's the thing about having a great group like we do that are a bunch of veterans is that they're focused. There's no looking at next week or the week after or 3 weeks down the road. So, you know, they've had an unbelievable amount of focus, and, you know, we're just excited to be playing still.
I don't want to presume anything. I know we handled Heights the first time we played them at their place, and we would, you know, we don't want to anticipate next week, but presuming that we are able to prevail here tonight against the Falcons, you're looking at either Capon or Goddard next week, and both of those teams have had very good seasons.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, Weston Schartz, who, you know, I preceded at Northwest, left West High last year and went over to Capon, and has a very veteran group, very similar to ours. We played them twice last year, and, you know, we were able to handle them very easily last year. But, you know, you can tell they've been in a year in the weight room and stuff like that. And then, you know, last year, Coach Beeson and Goddard were in 4A, and they move up, and, you know, they have a very stout offense, quarterback and wide receiver. I know the wide receiver is leading the state in receiving yards, and, you know, they got some things that we'll have to be worried about. But first and foremost, we got to take care of business tonight.
How about an injury update? I know you've got, we always talk about Michael Anthony and Jaden Martin. Any change in their status?
Yeah, Jaden Martin, I think we might get him cleared next week to get going. That'll be a big boost to our offense. Michael Anthony is still week by week, and we believe that Jacob Youngman will be back next week as well. So hopefully, we start and at the right time getting back to full strength.
So you were without their service, all three of them tonight?
Yeah, we haven't had Michael Anthony and Jaden presumably about all year long, and Jacob was out last week with a concussion, and he's on protocol right now. And, if we can get by, we'll have him back in the lineup next week.
Anything special we should look for on the field tonight?
No, I think it's going to be a fun game. You have a very good Power 5 recruit in John Randall, who we held him in check last game. I look for them to find ways that they can get him out in space and let him do what he does. The quarterback, the Dingle kid, made some good reads last time, and I think after seeing us the first time, they can adjust to our speed. And so, we expect a good game.
All the best to you here tonight against the Heights Falcons. Let's go grab a W, and hopefully we'll be sitting right here at Hurricane Sports Grill 1 week from today.
Yep, sounds good. Thank you.
Head coach Steve Martin on the pregame show. I want to send a quick shout-out to young Jaden Dotson, who stopped by just before we went on with our interview today, and we want to wish the young man well as he pursues. He's a junior. He's in the Junior Northwest program, and you're familiar with it because your son's in it.
Yep. Yeah, it's cool seeing him. He's one of Brock's teammates, and so, they have a great team, and they're preparing to go finish their year up in Topeka this weekend.
And we'll wish them the best of luck this weekend. So best of luck to you, Jaden. Coach, thanks again for the visit. We'll talk to you next week.
Yep. Sounds good. Thank you.
Head coach Steve Martin on the pregame show, again from Hurricane Sports Grill. We thank them for their hospitality as always, and stay tuned for more of our pregame extravaganza right after this 60-second timeout. This is Wichita Northwest Grizzlies football.
Hi friends, Bill Nightingale, General Manager of Mel Hamilton Ford. Are you looking for a used car, truck, or SUV? With the largest selection in the state, you're sure to find the vehicle you're searching for at Mel Hamilton Ford. At the Big Corner, customers are number one, so every used vehicle is checked out in our shop by a certified technician before it goes out on the lot for sale. Shop Mel Hamilton Ford first, a dealer you can trust. Visit us out on West Kellogg today or shop us online at mhford.com. Mel Hamilton Ford, experience the difference.
Hey man, you got out for football?
Band class still needs you, man. Kansas students have choices to do or not to do. The Kansas State High School Activities Association urges everyone to participate because when activities stop, nobody wins.
Hey Grizzly Nation, this is Eric Hofer-Holdeman, your principal at Northwest High School. Did you know Grizzly Pride is the combined booster club and PTO here at Northwest? They support both athletics and academics. We're asking you to join Grizzly Pride this year. Due to these extraordinary times, Grizzly Pride doesn't have the same fundraising opportunities they normally have, and we need you to join and offer your donation to help Grizzly Pride out. Go to our Northwest webpage, join today. Go Grizzlies.
Them, and on that note, before I forget, I have not had a chance to or taken the time to welcome everybody, and I do want to welcome all of the Northwest students, parents, faculty, alumni watching tonight on the World Wide Web, and we also want to welcome on the flip side of that everyone from the Wichita Heights community who might be tuned into our webcast tonight. We are glad to have you on board, grateful to be with you. and I hope you enjoy the football game here tonight at Northwest High. Let's talk about our opponent a little bit tonight. Let's talk about Heights and some of the things that they've done so far this year.
Yeah, the Heights Falcons are a good football team this year. They've had a strong year, and some of their notable games, they've split games against some of the tougher teams they've played. Against East, who is our toughest opponent this year, they had a close loss, 16-13, and they lost to us 56-21 earlier in the year. Had a 17-7 win over West, and last week they had a 28-22 win over Andover. Their play style, they like to run the triple option, just like Army and Navy do on the college football level, and they like to play the 4-3 over on defense. They have 9 interceptions on the year, and their defense has gotten 10 sacks.
So they're not a slouch. Of course, nobody in the playoffs is at this point. Everybody is good. You have to treat everybody as a high quality team, and this is a quality team that we are playing tonight. We were fortunate to do well against them at their place, and hopefully the same thing will befall us tonight. But they've also had a little bit of luck going for them. They won their playoff game last week on a late in the fourth quarter 99-yard punt return for a touchdown to steal that game away from Andover. So, they're on a high right now. What a great way to finish that game, and that kind of euphoria is going to carry over to next week, and next week is right now.
Yeah, sometimes it's better to come into a playoff game coming off a close game than coming off a blowout like Northwest did. They're a little more battle-tested and ready for those close game situations if they occur tonight.
Let's talk a little bit about the head coach for Heights High, Dominic Dingle. He's a 35-year-old head coach. He's been with Heights since 2018, but he's actually a 2002 graduate of Leavenworth High School. So he is a native Kansan. And after high school, he attended Garden City Community College out in western Kansas and played defensive back for that program out there for the 2 years that he was at that school. Before he went to Heights in 2018, Mr. Doyle was a defensive coach at Garden City High School. He stayed in Garden City after he graduated from the community college out there. He liked the town. He was there for 10 years at Garden City High School, again, coaching defense, and then went to Heights after he applied for the opening left behind when Rick Wheeler retired from coaching football and just maintained himself as the athletic director at Heights. And a year later, he resigned from that position, and Mike Church came in to take over as athletic director. So we've got a quality coach on the opposite side of the field tonight with lots of coaching experience, and you know that he's not going to come in here and do the same thing he did in the first game.
No, and that's the thing when rematches. Northwest, I know Martin has them focused, but it makes you wonder if they're feeling a little overconfident after the first win. And sometimes Heights might have a little bit more of a chip on their shoulder this game. So Northwest better come ready to play tonight like they always do.
They have to bring their A game. It's in the playoffs. You got to bring your A game now every week. You can't make mistakes. You can't have silly penalties. You can't lose your cool. And we've been good at that for the most part all year. Coach Martin has had them where they need to be each week, regardless of who the opponent is, and the results have demonstrated that as Northwest comes in here with a 7-0 record as City League champions.
Absolutely. If Northwest executes the way they have all year, even though Heights might end up being a test, they'll be able to come out here with a win as long as they do what they've been doing all year long. And
we don't want them looking ahead, and I know that they're not looking ahead because I know Coach Martin, but you certainly don't want to be looking ahead to future games like next week when the winner of this game is going to take on the winner of the game between Goddard High School and Cape and Mount Carmel. That game's being played tonight over at Heights High.
Yeah, two great programs. Did not get to play Cape in this year due to COVID, but that should be a great test between Goddard and Cape, and two of the top teams on the west side playing each other this week.
My preference, if I had one, and I don't have a preference, I really don't, but if I did, I would love to play Cape. And even though they're a City Leagues team, and we didn't play them this year, but even though they're a City League team, they've got Weston Sharts on that sideline over there at Cape and Mount Carmel now. And I would love to have him right over there across the field from us 1 week from tonight.
Absolutely. The old coach of Northwest football before Martin, and it's always good to get to play against him.
And, of course, Weston Sharts retired from the public school system after last year. He was the athletic director and football coach at West High for several years after leaving Northwest. And Cape and Mount Carmel scooped him up. And he's turned that program around. They were 2-7 last year. We played them at Stryker last year, and they were not a 7-1 team by any means a year ago. So Weston Sharts has done a great job with that program. He's got some good kids to work with, and they've bought into his program over there, and the results have shown it.
Yeah, Capon is known for usually having a strong football team, and Sharts has been able to get them back on track to their winning ways.
But we can't look at that until next week, so we have to worry about. That's the Cape and Mount Carmel Marching Pep Band playing the national anthem here prior to the contest between Heights and Northwest tonight. I completely lost track of what I was talking about when they started playing. All year long I have missed the cue to switch it over to the anthem, and fortunately our executive producer Shane Monroe beat me over the head here and got us over there so we could get that for you. I'm going to go ahead. Do you have anything you want to talk about?
Yeah, actually. We've got some stat comparisons to see how Northwest stacks up with Heights on the stats department. Northwest's top rusher this year is, of course, Julius Bolden. He has 894 yards and 17 rushing touchdowns on the year. And Heights has John Randall, who has 995 rushing yards this year, and he has 10 touchdowns on the season. And for passing, Mason Ross this year has managed to have 640 yards on 37 of 60 yards passing with 9 touchdowns. And for Heights, DJ Dingle has managed to throw the football for 263 yards, 20 of 41, and 2 passing touchdowns. They mainly like to rush the football out of their triple option. And comparing the defenses, Northwest has 8 interceptions on the year, while Heights has 9 interceptions on the year, and Northwest has 19.5 sacks on the year, while the Heights defense has 10 sacks on the year.
All right, you got a bunch of numbers there, young man.
Yep. Thank you to Max Preps for those numbers.
The offensive scheme of Heights, by your numbers, you can certainly tell that as well. They're a running offense, and their quarterback, Dingle, is going to run it much more often than he's going to throw it.
Absolutely. The passing will mainly be reserved on 3rd and longs or penalty situations, or maybe some screen passes to throw the defense off track. But they're going to let you know they're running, but with that triple option, you don't know who's going to be running it.
While we're on the subject of Heights, I'm going to go ahead and give you the Heights starters as we have them both on offense and defense, so we only have to do this once. On offense, and I'm going to give them to you numerically because that's the way they gave them to us. Running back Adrian Patterson is a 5'10", 160-pound junior wearing number 1. Quarterback DJ Dingle, we just talked about, he wears number 2. He's a 6-foot sophomore weighing 170. R.J. Richard at running back wears number 3. He's a 5'9" junior at 160 pounds. And John Randall, whose number we're going to be calling a lot tonight, wears number 5. He is a 6-foot sophomore, 175 pounds. Caden Klassen is a wide receiver. He is also their place kicker and will handle both duties tonight. He wears number 16. He is a junior. Hayden Powell is on the offensive line. I'll give you all 4 offensive linemen together. Hayden Powell, number 50, 295-pound sophomore. He's a big boy. 52 is Dylan Depperschmidt. George Hervey is a 5'9", 245-pound junior. And Aaron Meyer is a 275-pound senior at 6'4", wearing number 60. They've got some beef on that offensive line. And one more here. The center, I believe he's the center, is Malachi Pancratz Dixon. He's a 310-pound junior.
Oh,
that
man.
is a big boy.
That is a large man.
And then, what was I going to say? Oh, the tight end is Jordan Ocon, number 80. He's a 6'2" sophomore. Grizzlies are getting ready to come onto the field. And here they come. Here come your Grizzlies. Grizzlies are in their home uniforms, black jerseys, gold numerals, gold trim, and gold pants. The Heights Falcons are in their road uniforms, white tops, red and black numerals, red and black trim, and black pants. The coin toss is about to take place. Zach Dare is ready to be escorted out along with Julius Bolden for the Grizzlies. And across the way, making their way out for the Falcons are Javon Martin and Dylan Depperschmidt, the latter being number 52 and the former number 21.
Gentlemen, welcome to tonight's game. Congratulations on making it this far. Good luck to you that goes on from here. Here's a coin. Heads, tails. Height, you're the visitor. What's the call? The call is tails. It is a tail. You've won the toss. You want to defer? You want the ball? Which way do you want to kick? That way? Stay where you're at. Heights has won the toss. Defer to the second half. Northwest will receive. Good luck, gentlemen.
And you saw it and heard it, folks. Grizzlies will receive and will play from left to right as we play here in the first quarter. We'll be back with that first quarter in 30 seconds. Stay with us. This is Wichita Northwest Grizzlies football.
Hi, friends. Bill Nightingale, General Manager of Mel Hamilton Ford. Are you looking for a used car, truck, or SUV? With the largest selection in the state, you're sure to find the vehicle you're searching for at Mel Hamilton Ford. At the Big Corner, customers are number one, so every used vehicle is checked out in our shop by a certified technician before it goes out on the lot for sale. Shop Mel Hamilton Ford first, a dealer you can trust. Visit us out on West Kellogg today or shop us online at mhford.com. Mel Hamilton Ford, experience the difference.
Getting ready for the opening kickoff here at Northwest. And the kicker, as I mentioned before, Caden Clausen of Heights, wearing number 16. He will kick it off. Jeremiah Moore is deep for the Grizzlies. The wind, what wind there is coming out of the southwest. Will be behind the backs of the Falcons. This one's going to go all the way through the end zone, and it will be a touchback for Northwest. 1st and 10 at their 20-yard line. And the offense of the Grizzlies comes out, led by Mason Ross at quarterback.
And expect the Heights Falcons to put a priority on stopping the run this game.
Jeremiah Moore has it, and down he goes. Picks up a gain, let's call it a short 2 yards, a long 2nd and 8 for the Grizzlies. Ball out to the 22-yard line. This one is a keeper up the middle. And again, Jeremiah Moore gets good yardage that time. He's short of the first down. It'll be 3rd and about 3 to go. We'll call it 3rd and 2. No huddle offense for the Grizzlies. Moore keeps it again. 1st down and more. Big hole, and here he goes. Out past midfield, and a great play on the part of Elijah Mosley of Heights High prevents the touchdown. It's a 1st down for the Grizzlies at the 48 of the Falcons. Julius Bolden looking for a hole up the middle, gets decent yardage, picks up 4 or 5 yards on the play. It will be 2nd down. We'll call it 2nd and 6, balls at the 44-yard line. Handoff up the middle to Julius Bolden. He goes wide to the far side, and he's going to score. High-stepping it into the end zone for a touchdown. A 3-play drive of 80 yards for the Grizzlies to open up this contest.
And Northwest had some great success running to the outside on that drive. Heights did a good job of stopping the runs up the middle, but the outside runs proved to be too much for the defense.
We have a new holder tonight. We'll talk about it in a minute. Jeremiah Moore is the holder for Carson Arndt. Ball's down, kick is up, and it is good. 10:43 remaining in the first quarter. The Grizzlies on top 7-0.
And he almost blocked it there. And Heights, like I said earlier, they have to focus on stopping the run. Northwest is, while they can pass it, are known primarily for their rushing attack. And they have to find a way to contain Bolden on the outside. And I don't know if that means putting more corners out there to stop the outside and having less of a focus in the box. But Heights is going to have to make some adjustments on defense.
We didn't give you the injury list. Camden Aldrich has been added to the injury list. That is why he is not holding tonight. He is not suited up tonight. He also missing tonight Michael Anthony, Jaden Martin, and Jacob Youngman. Everyone else is healthy. Carson Arndt will tee it up at the 40-yard line on the far side. And kick off into the wind to the Heights Falcons. Deep for Heights is John Randall. We're going to be calling his number all night, folks. He is super dangerous. Here it is, and it's a pooch kick taken on the near side, and stepping out of bounds with it is Jaden Hamilton of the Falcons. And you know what? That probably is a pretty good play.
Yeah, Smart making the fair catch, even though it could have gone out of bounds if he didn't. Northwest was right there and may have recovered it if he did not make that fair catch call.
And we kept it away from John Randall. So it's 1st down and 10, balls at the 26-yard line of the Falcons. DJ Dingle is at quarterback. Randall is in the backfield. Dingle goes under center. Randall's in motion. There's a handoff up the middle and instantly corralled. I'm surprised he got any yardage at all. R.J. Richard on the carry. Picks up 3 yards on the play. It's 2nd down and 7.
And the key to stopping this triple option for Northwest is going to be staying in their lanes on defense. If they play hero ball, they might go for the wrong ball carrier, and there are going to be a lot of fakes. So staying home is going to be a big part of success.
On 2nd down, Dingle under center again. Randall's in motion. Handoff. And again, up the middle and not much going on. He does pick up 2 yards. Does R.J. Richard. It will be 3rd down and 4. Good gang tackling on those first 2 carries.
Absolutely. Multiple Northwest defenders converging on the ball.
It's 3rd down, 4 to go. Ball's on the 32-yard line. Dingle is under center. Randall in motion. They hand it off to Randall, and he is hit immediately. And I mean immediately for a big loss. 3 guys got him. And we're going to give the lead to Jerron Tolfree on that tackle. What a great play by the defense of the Grizzlies.
Absolutely. Northwest not fooled at all. Their familiarity with Heights perhaps helping out because the triple option is not faking out their defense one bit so far.
Caden Klassen back in punt formation. Todrick McGee is deep to receive the punt. He's standing at his own 35-yard line. Good snap. Kick is away, and it's a beauty with the wind. And it's going to go all the way down to where are they going to mark it? Where are they going to mark it? Do they call that a touchback is my question. And I think the answer is yes, because he was in the end zone when he corralled the ball. His feet were in the end zone, so it will be 1st and 10 for the Grizzlies. That's a big break.
Yeah, it just looked like
a 20-yard break.
His momentum just barely carried him into the end zone.
1st and 10 at the 20 for Northwest. Jeremiah Moore goes out as a wideout up on top. Mason Ross in the spread. Bolden is in the backfield along with Phillips. They check out for a new play on the near side. Ross keeps it himself. Doesn't get much. A host of defenders led by number 21, Sincere Thompson, stops him after a gain of, we'll call it 2 yards, make it 2nd and 8 at the 22. Coleman is in motion. And this time a handoff up the near side. Doesn't get much, does Phillips. He gets maybe a couple more. It's going to be 3rd and a long 6 from inside the 25-yard line.
Looks like there's a bit of a hole there, but he ran into his own blocker.
Ross is going to throw it. He does. It's complete for a 1st down on the near side. And now I have a problem because he is not on my roster. We're going to have to find out who that is real quick. Ross fakes a handoff to Bolden and keeps it himself, gets good yardage up the middle to the 40-yard line. Can you do me a favor? Would you go next door and ask him who number 10 is?
Yep.
We're going to find out who that is so we can give him all the love he deserves. Another handoff up the middle is close to 1st down yardage. He may have it, and they are moving the chains. 1st and 10 Grizzlies, ball at the 41-yard line. Ross faked it off to Phillips. Now a pass up the middle is overthrown, and that play just did not develop. He was trying to get it to Jeremiah Moore, but overthrew him by 5 yards. It'll be 2nd down and 10, and Derek, you let me down.
Yep.
That's all I can say. We apologize, folks, that we cannot tell you who that is, because he's not on the roster that was given to us this morning. False start on the Grizzlies will move the ball back 5 yards. It'll be 2nd down and 15 now. Moore hands it off to Phillips up the middle, and he's got good yardage. Picks up about 10 yards on the play. It'll be short of the 1st down. It'll be 3rd down and about 5 to go. The ball's at the 47-yard line of the Grizzlies. Now Bolden up the middle. 1st down and more. Down to the 40-yard line of Heights. 1st down, Grizzlies.
And Heights has been unable to contain the outside run game from Northwest so far. They've had moderate success in between the tackles, but they're going to need to do a better job of containing the outside run if they want to stay in this ball game.
Another handoff this time. Rather, it was a keeper. It fooled me. I thought he handed it off to Phillips, but Mason Ross kept it, picks up a yard. It'll be 2nd and 9. Ball at the 40. Grizzlies on the move. They started this at their own 20-yard line. Ross, a fake, and up the middle he goes, picks up 3 or 4. It'll be 3rd down and 6. Ball's at the 37-yard line. 6 minutes to go here in the 1st quarter, clock running. A pass play complete up the middle and getting good yardage with it. And that is 1st down yardage. That completion was to Jeremiah Moore. And he picks up a 1st down, and now we have a timeout called. I don't know who called it, but I think it was Heights. We'll find out who called it. We'll take a 30-second timeout of our own. Stay with us. We'll be back. This is Wichita Northwest Grizzlies football.
Hi, friends. I'm excited to tell you that Mel Hamilton Ford has extended the Labor Day sale through the whole month of September. The 2020 Fusion is a leader in its class with a smooth ride and a roomy back seat and payments starting as low as $192 a month. Now that'll fit right in that family budget. Let Mel Hamilton Ford put $2,500 cash back in your pocket after the rebates. With a huge selection of over 150 to choose from, come out today or check us out online. $2,500 cash back in your pocket.
Back at Northwest. Big running play up the middle. Good for close to 1st down yardage. Yes, they're moving the chains. Another 1st down, a 10-yard run. Ross hands it off to Phillips up the middle, and he picks up 5 more. The Grizzlies on the march. Ross again hands it off. No, he keeps it this time. Inside the 10, down to the 5. Inside the 5. They're going to mark it right at the 5. And it is another 1st down. 1st down and goal to go for the Grizzlies. With an opportunity to add to their lead. Handoff to Phillips, fighting for it, and yes, touchdown Grizzlies. L.J. Phillips, 5 yards for the score.
An excellent job by L.J. Phillips, breaking 2 tackles on his way into the end zone, really showcasing his power.
Carson Arnn on for the extra point. Jeremiah Moore will hold. Nathan Carter will snap it. Ball's bad snap. Jeremiah Moore's going to run for it. 10-5, and he's down at the 2. The extra point is no good. And with 5 minutes to go here in the 1st quarter, Grizzlies lead 13-0 over the Heights Falcons.
Hi friends, Bill Nightingale, General Manager of Mel Hamilton Ford. Are you looking for a used car, truck, or SUV? With the largest selection in the state, you're sure to find the vehicle you're searching for at Mel Hamilton Ford. At the Big Corner, customers are number one, so every used vehicle is checked out in our shop by a certified technician before it goes out on the lot for sale. Shop Mel Hamilton Ford first, a dealer you can trust. Visit us out on West Kellogg today or shop us online at mhford.com. Mel Hamilton Ford, experience the difference.
We want to give kudos to our executive producer, Shane Monroe, who was able to track down what we didn't have, and that is that number 10 is Trenton Salisbury, and we give Mr. Salisbury all the credit is due. Carson Arndt ready to kick it off now into the wind from his own 40. 5 minutes to go in the first quarter. Grizzlies up 13-0.
Northwest has played excellent so far, with that core snapping one of a few miscues of the night so far.
I would attribute that to the lack of experience of Jeremiah Moore as a holder and the lack of experience of him and Nathan Carter on those snaps. They just haven't been, that's not something they've been practicing. Aldridge's injury had to have happened last night, because when I interviewed Coach Martin yesterday, he was not on the list of the injured.
Definitely a big loss for Northwest.
John Randall is deep for Heights again. We'll see if we have another pooch kick here. And we do. Another pooch kick to the near side, and this one does go out of bounds. It will belong to the Falcons at their own 35-yard line after the penalty.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team. The ball will be placed 5 yards in advance of where it went out of bounds. First down, Heights.
Oh. Shame on me for not knowing that rule. The ball is being spotted on, well, it turns out, no, I'm wrong. Ball is going to be spotted on the 38-yard line. They don't get it at 35. They get it 5 yards from where it went out.
So Heights starting with good field position on this drive.
We'll see what Dingle and company can do. He is under center, has Randall behind him now. Some motion, and taking the ball and going nowhere is Adrian Patterson. He is tackled, wrapped up immediately that time by Terrence Burt. Nice defensive play, a loss of 1 on the play. It'll be second down and 11.
And one of the weaknesses of a triple option is it really frees Northwest up to blitz quite frequently, that is, nullifying the run game.
Burt again under center. He's going to throw it for the first time tonight, and it is complete on the far side, and caught just short of the first down is Lafayette Washington. Nice catch and run by the Falcons that time. It'll be third down and very short, unless there's a flag on the play. An illegal blindside block by the offense will not only negate the run, but it's going to make it second and long. That's a 15-yard penalty from the point of the foul, and by the time they mark it off here, it's going to be second down and 20 yards to go.
Definitely a big mistake for Heights. That type of stuff kills drives, and they force them to pass more often.
Well, we'll find out here. It's second down and 19 is the official count. And they do run it, and getting only a yard or so on the play is Randall.
Northwest, give them credit, has contained the run well all night. Young in the first quarter.
A long third down coming up for the Falcons. No doubt they'll throw it. Of course, I say that, and I've been wrong so many times on that call. In motion, Patterson. They pitch it, and they are going to run it, obviously, and out at the 40-yard line, well short of the first down, is Lafayette Washington. It'll be 4th down and 9.
And Heights had a wide field on their left side, and they like to use that to run it in that situation, but unfortunately they were not able to get enough, although they did have a nice little run.
No, they picked up half of it. They got over 10 yards on the play. It was such a long play to start with. We have Todrick McGee deep inside his 20, awaiting the punt of Caden Klassen. And I'm not exactly sure what we're doing here, but they're letting the play clock run to 0 and taking the penalty. Or nope, they took a timeout. 3:20 to go here in the first quarter. Grizzlies up 13-0 on this timeout. That was the first timeout of the half for either team.
Makes you wonder if they're reconsidering their decision to punt.
Well, I'm wondering if they were reconsidering their decision not to punt.
Perhaps a fake was coming and they thought better of it.
Yes, we'll find out now. But I got the impression that something scared them off. Coming out of the timeout now. It's still 4th down, and they're still in punt formation. Good snap. Clausen's punt is another beauty. And interference is going to be, there comes the flag. That was interference on McGee. He had no chance to catch that ball as he was hit before the ball got to him. So that'll be a 5-yarder, I believe, from where the infraction occurs. And that's where the Grizzlies will have it. 1st and 10.
Yep, definitely a misstep, taking away from what was otherwise an excellent punt.
Oh, it's 15 yards, not 5, I'm sorry. So they're going to move that ball all the way out to the 35-yard line. And that's where the Grizzlies will start. So they have some decent field position to work with here. Mason Ross at quarterback. Bolden is in the backfield. Coleman in motion. Coleman gets it. No, a fake to Coleman, and Ross keeps it up the middle for 5 yards. A nice 5-yard gain by Mason Ross on the play. It'll be 2nd down and 5. No huddle. Quick snap up the middle this time on the handoff to Phillips. Phillips gets 1st down yardage and then some. It'll be a 1st down at the 48. And the Grizzlies on the march. Ross again. Hands it off, this time to Bolden. Bolden's going to get close to 1st down yardage. He's going to be a yard short. Give him 9 on the carry. 2nd down and 1 to go at the 44 of Heights High. And this time Ross keeps it himself, picks up the 1st down and then some extra. Gets it all the way down to the 35-yard line. The 38-yard line, of the Falcons. 2 minutes and change remaining first quarter. A pass play. Caught by Coleman. 10 yards line. Down he goes. 1st and goal, Grizzlies.
And Northwest doing a great job of using the run to set up the pass.
22-yard gain. It's 1st down and goal to go from the 10. Ross hands it off to Phillips. Phillips up the middle, down about the 5-yard line, picks up half of it. It'll be 2nd down and goal to go. Phillips comes out now, and Jaden Wheeler goes in and brings in the play. They line it up. Wheeler and Bolden are in the backfield along with Ross. Ross has it. Now there's a flag. Looks like somebody moved too soon or wasn't set. Or somebody encroached from the other team. Could have been lined up offside. I didn't see anybody move. I really didn't. But
Me neither. They're probably in the neutral zone to start with.
right. So that'll move the ball down to the 3, where it will be second down and a short 3. Handoff. Bolden. Touchdown.
And Northwest did a great job on that drive, utilizing the hurry-up offense, keeping the defense tired, and also not giving the defensive coordinator much time to adjust to Northwest.
65-yard drive on 5 plays. Now comes the extra point from Carson Arndt. Jeremiah Moore will hold. Ball's down. Kick is up, and it is good. 1:21 remaining here in the first quarter. Grizzlies extend their lead. It's 20-0. We'll be back with more. This is Wichita Northwest Grizzlies football.
Hi, friends. Bill Nightingale, General Manager of Mel Hamilton Ford. Are you looking for a used car, truck, or SUV? With the largest selection in the state, you're sure to find the vehicle you're searching for at Mel Hamilton Ford. At the Big Corner, customers are number one, so every used vehicle is checked out in our shop by a certified technician before it goes out on the lot for sale. Shop Mel Hamilton Ford first, a dealer you can trust. Visit us out on West Kellogg today or shop us online at mhford.com. Mel Hamilton Ford, experience the difference.
Back at Northwest High, Kevin Arkin, Derek Barr with you, along with our executive producer, Shane Monroe, and our photography directors upstairs, Nick Butler and Brendan Green. We are glad you're with us here on the World Wide Web and hope you're enjoying the game so far. 20-0. Grizzlies lead here with 1:21 remaining in the first quarter. Carson Arndt is getting set to kick it off. And going deep is John Randall. And they have not kicked it to John Randall yet tonight. Jaden Hamilton has been the target of both pooch kicks. We'll see if they do that again. Or if they rotate players around, we'll see. Nope, they're not going to rotate anybody. And it's another pooch kick to Hamilton. He calls for a fair catch at the 31-yard line. And that's where the Falcons will have it. First down and 10 to go.
And Northwest showing a lot of respect to the returning abilities of John Randall, avoiding him like the plague in the kickoff situations.
And working to perfection.
Absolutely. It's been a great decision by Martin so far.
35-yard line is decent field position, not great, and they're willing to settle for that rather than risk a huge run back by John Randall. It's first down at the 31. Dingle hands it off, and just a pile-up. Zach Dare is back there, and also back there was Terrence Bird. And there was absolutely nothing that R.J. Richard could do except lose a yard.
And the Northwest front line playing bully ball so far, having their way with the Heights offensive line.
Well, I hadn't heard that term before. I kind of liked it. Dingle under center. He takes it. He's going to throw it. And the intended receiver was Adrian Patterson up the middle. Defended that time by Todrick McGee. No flags. It'll be third down and 11.
Smart no calls by the referees. It was after the ball was already over the head. But from the way it looked, I could see a less experienced official throwing a flag there.
That's why I kind of hesitated, with what I said, because I was half expecting a flag to fly. Clock stops with 40 seconds to go here in the first. A passing situation for the Falcons. Dingle under center. Throws it on the near side. And Randall came in out of nowhere to try and get it. They were about to pass that to a lineman. George Hervey was the only one near the ball until Randall came into the picture. So Randall saved him a penalty.
Yep, Dingle had little choice than to just get rid of the ball. He had about 4 or 5 Northwest defensive linemen all over him.
Punt unit comes in for Heights High. Caden Clausen will do the honors, and Todrick McGee goes back to his 25-yard line for the Grizzlies to receive this punt. And now we have a whistle. Was that a motion penalty? I didn't see what the signal was. Delay of game. They call, yeah, the play clock ran out. Delay of game against the Falcons. We'll move it back 5 more. Back to the 25-yard line. And we'll try it again. And a short punt this time, very high. Ball bounces, takes a Grizzly bounce at the 45, lands at their own 48, and is downed there by Nate Campbell, and that's where the Grizzlies will start. First down and 10 to go from their own 48-yard line, and again, outstanding field position.
And give credit to the Northwest special teams. The punt was a little bit hurried, which I believe led to it being so short.
There was extensive pressure being put on Clausen by the Grizzlies. Mason Ross back to throw it, looking for help. Now he unloads one in the direction of Caleb Coleman, but it basically lands into the bench area of the Grizzlies. It'll be second down and 10.
Good job by Heights' defense. Ross had time, but was unable to find any men downfield.
An ineligible receiver downfield. Cost the Grizzlies 5 yards. It'll be first down, and that's not a first down, is it? They're giving it to him as a first down. They're marking it as first and 15. I'm not sure the down is correct. A pitch this time to Phillips, and Phillips gets great yardage all the way to the 45-yard line of the Falcons. It'll be second down and 5 to go when we start the second quarter in 2 minutes. Oh, look at that. They got another playoff. Jeremiah Moore picks up the first down, and that's how the first quarter ends.
Grizzlies wanting to end the first quarter strong.
They did. They kind of made me look bad. We're at the end of the first quarter. Grizzlies lead 20-0 over the Heights Falcons in our playoff game. Stay with us. We'll be back with the second quarter in mere moments. This is Wichita Northwest Grizzlies football.
Hi friends, Phil Nightingale, General Manager at Mount Hamilton Ford. Have you been thinking about a new SUV? Right now is a great time to buy a new Ford at the big corner of 119th and West Kellogg. EcoSport, Escape, Edge, Explorer, Expedition, Mount Hamilton Ford is sure to have the right vehicle to fit your size. And you know you can count on us with this great selection to find the right SUV at the best price to fit your budget. Check us out online or in person. Let us make your purchase easy with pickup and delivery right from your home or work. Mount Hamilton Ford, experience the difference.
Back at Northwest High School, getting ready for the start of the second quarter. They changed directions. Grizzlies will now play from right to left as you're watching this. They will be playing from south to north. They will have the wind at their back here in the second quarter. Handoff up the middle to Phillips. Moves the pile forward and gets great yardage. Picks up 7 or 8 on the play. Let's give him... We'll make it second and a short 3. No huddle, quick snap. Here we go again. First down and more for Bolden. He's down to the 15-yard line. A gain of 16 yards on the play. And again, the Grizzlies go right to work. Ross hands it off. Bolden on the near side, breaks 1 tackle, breaks 2. He's down inside the 5-yard line. First down and goal to go.
Heights having a little trouble getting set on time with this hurry-up offense. They're going to need to fix that if they want to slow down the Grizzlies.
Grizzlies take their time. This time Jeremiah Moore now takes the snap, and he'll keep it himself. Into the 5, down to the 3, and touchdown, Northwest. Jeremiah Moore, 5 yards.
Northwest putting together another excellent drive, primarily with running, but getting some passing done as well. And the hurry-up being the key once again, with Heights' defense a little slow to get on the ball, it seems, so far.
I think we have a penalty flag. I don't see the flag, but the refs are talking. Wait for the announcement.
The result of the play is a touchdown. During the run, personal foul, face mask, defense number 20. The 15-yard penalty will be enforced for the kickoff.
Face mask penalty against Heights, will be enforced on the kickoff. So Carson Arndt will kick the extra point. The touchdown will stand. Jeremiah Moore holding. Ball's down. Kick is up, and it is good. With 11:23 remaining in the first half, Grizzlies extend their lead 27-0.
On a new Fusion, Mel Hamilton Ford experienced the difference. Hi friends, I'm excited to tell you that Mel Hamilton Ford has extended the Labor Day sale through the whole month of September. The 2020 Fusion is a leader in its class with a smooth ride and a roomy back seat and payments starting as low as $192 a month. Now that'll fit right in that family budget. Let Mel Hamilton Ford put $2,500 cash back in your pocket after the rebates. With a huge selection of over 150 to choose from, come out today or check us out online. $2,500 cash back in your pocket on a new Fusion. Mel Hamilton Ford, experience the difference.
Back at Northwest, awaiting the kickoff after the touchdown. That was a very methodical drive and very quick.
Yeah, they're picking apart Heights' defense. Almost a near-perfect game for the Grizzlies, getting at least 5 yards a carry, it seems, and picking apart this offense with the pass, with outside runs, fakes, and Heights just looks a little unable to deal with the tempo that Northwest pushes.
Only 37 seconds have elapsed in the second quarter. It seems like we've been playing for 5 minutes. An onside kick attempt. Loose ball, corralled by Northwest. Jerron Tolfree gets it for the Grizzlies. And the trick play works.
And I think it's safe to say nobody in the arena was expecting that play, and it paid off.
So the Grizzlies have it first down. Moore in at quarterback. And a timeout has been taken by the Heights Falcons, and I'm sure they're taking that as a recovery timeout, trying to figure out what the heck just happened to them.
Absolutely, and the defense cannot be in the best of stamina right now after running all up and down the football in the last drive. Perhaps coach giving them a little more time to rest and make some adjustments.
Well, it's been all Northwest so far. Kind of a rerun of the first half at Heights when we were there.
Yeah, not all that different score-wise. Heights had one touchdown at this time last game, but besides that, very similar to the first game so far.
And the obviously great strategy of keeping the ball away from John Randall. He hasn't done much of anything in this game.
No, they've been excellent in containing him.
Back coming out of the timeout now. It's first down and 10 to go. Mason Ross is in a quarterback, and he's going to throw it, and it is complete at the 19-yard line to Caleb Coleman. I'm sorry, that's Trenton Salisbury on that completion. It's another first down for the Grizzlies. Ross again is going to throw it into the corner. Caleb Coleman had a hand on it and couldn't haul it in. That ball has 6 points written on it.
He was wide open, and I believe that would be a touchdown, but Coleman unable to hold it in. and Northwest will get another shot.
He'll be dreaming about that one tonight. 2nd down and 10 to go. Moore keeps it himself, sweeps it to the left, spin move up the middle down to the 13-yard line, picks up 5 or 6. We'll give him a 6-yard gain and make it 3rd down and 4. Ball is at the 13-yard line of Heights. Ross keeps it himself after a fake. Touchdown, 13 yards, Mason Ross.
And another quick drive from Northwest. This second quarter has barely started, and they have already scored 2 touchdowns. And if you're Heights, you have to be ready for the onside kick because Martin may try it again.
Carson Arndt will kick the extra point. Moore will hold. Bad snap, ball's down, kick is up. And a nice job by Jeremiah Moore to haul that one in and get it down for Carson Arndt to score the extra point. 10:39 to go in the first half. Grizzlies extend the lead 34-0. We'll be back with more. This is Wichita Northwest Grizzlies football.
Hi, friends. Bill Nightingale, General Manager of Mel Hamilton Ford. Are you looking for a used car, truck, or SUV? With the largest selection in the state, you're sure to find the vehicle you're searching for at Mel Hamilton Ford. At the Big Corner, customers are number one, so every used vehicle is checked out in our shop by a certified technician before it goes out on the lot for sale. Shop Mel Hamilton Ford first, a dealer you can trust. Visit us out on West Kellogg today or shop us online at mhford.com. Mel Hamilton Ford, experience the difference.
2 touchdowns in a span of 1 minute, 16 seconds for the Grizzlies. Make it a 34-0 game. Carson Arndt setting it up for the kickoff. And heaven knows what we're going to get here.
No idea.
He kicked this one pretty deep, and Randall does get this one, first time tonight. And he is hit hard and hit early. Picks up maybe 5 yards on his run, but it'll be 1st down and 10 for the Falcons at the 22-yard line, and a nice job of containing John Randall.
Not much room for Randall to work with. The Grizzlies were all over him, and a great job on special teams once again for the Grizzlies.
How about that fake by Mason Ross on that last touchdown play? He had the entire defense of Heights going for L.J. Phillips, and he just waltzed in.
Absolutely a beautiful job, and Northwest having so many options to hand it off to, allowing for the fake.
Dingle hands it off. Nothing doing. Let's on that swarm of black jerseys. Looks like there'll be a loss on the play of a half a yard. It'll be 2nd down and 10.
And Heights unable to respond to the pressure up front from Northwest. We'll see if they're able to make adjustments and deal with it better.
They have had no ground game up the middle at all in this game. Now we have a flag on the snap. We probably have a encroachment. Yeah, we do. It's encroachment against Northwest. That'll make it 2nd down and 5 after they mark it off.
A rare misstep from the Grizzlies. And Heights, they may have to try running to the outside more, maybe some short passes, because they are getting nothing up the middle so far.
Ball is spotted at the 26-yard line. It is 2nd and 5 for the Falcons. Clock running, 9:40 to go. Dingle under center. Randall in motion. Dingle's going to go back. No, he faked the pass to go back, handed it off, and no gain on the play that time by R.J. Richard. No, they gave him some yardage. No, they gave
about 2 yards.
They gave him a couple yards. I didn't think he'd gotten that, but it makes it 3rd and 2. Dingle again under center. Patterson's in motion on the far side. A pitch to Randall, and Randall is going to get the 1st down. 1st and 10 for Heights. They move the chains. And am I correct? Because I don't know 100% for sure. Tell me, Derek, am I correct? Is that their first down?
I believe so. It's the first down I can recall of the night for Heights, and maybe that gives their offense some momentum, although they did need the help of a penalty.
1st and 10 for the Falcons. The ball's at the 33-yard line. Now Randall's in motion. Pitch to Randall, and he is attacked immediately and finally brought down hard by Terrence Burt for a big loss. They tried the sweep play, and he ended up losing almost 8 yards on the play.
And Northwest recognized the sweep immediately and sent their linebacker in like a missile, and he's able to stall the play enough for the other Grizzlies to get there.
2nd down and 18. The ball's back at the 25-yard line of the Heights Falcons. Dingle under center. Hands it off up the middle. Big hole that time. Patterson, the ball carrier that time, picks up 7 of those yards back. It'll be 3rd down and 11. Ball's at their 32-yard line. Got into the secondary of the Grizzlies that time, but one of the few occasions that the front line hasn't stuffed them back.
Absolutely. The Northwest front line near perfect this game, not allowing much past them at all.
Dingle will go under center. Randall goes up to the far side as a wideout. And now we have a whistle. And we have a timeout being taken by the Falcons, and that is their final timeout of the half. Let's take one with them. We'll be back with more from Northwest. This is Wichita Northwest Grizzlies football.
Hi friends, Phil Nightingale, General Manager at Mount Hamilton Ford. Have you been thinking about a new SUV? Right now is a great time to buy a new Ford at the big corner of 119th and West Kellogg. EcoSport, Escape, Edge, Explorer, Expedition, Mount Hamilton Ford is sure to have the right vehicle to fit your size. And you know you can count on us with this great selection to find the right SUV at the best price to fit your budget. Check us out online or in person. Let us make your purchase easy with pickup and delivery right from your home or work. Mount Hamilton Ford, experience the difference.
6:57 remaining till halftime as we come out of the timeout here. Grizzlies up 34-0. 3rd down and 11 for Heights. Patterson, he's going to throw it. I knew it. I saw that coming, and Todrick McGee picks it off. 40, 45, 50, 45, 40, and down at the 38-yard line of the Falcons is Todrick McGee after that interception. Patterson had gone into motion. They pitched it to him, and he planted his right foot, and as soon as he planted his right foot, I knew he was going to throw it.
Absolutely, and the Grizzlies were ready for it. His wide receiver had about 4 Grizzlies all around him, and he had no chance to make that play.
Absolutely no chance at all. So it's 1st down and 10 for the Grizzlies after the turnover. Mason Ross going deep for Caleb Coleman, and Coleman wants a interference penalty, but he's not going to get it. It'll be 2nd down and 10 on the incompletion.
Yeah, I think Coleman got a little distracted from what he thought was pass interference. I think he had a chance to make the play, even with it, if he would have focused more on making the catch there in that situation.
Hand off to Bolden on the far side. Makes a cut, picks up good yardage, picks up 5 or so. He's short of the 1st down. It'll be 3rd down and about 3 to go for the 1st.
And Northwest going with a multifaceted attack this game. Not afraid to throw the ball, giving a lot of fakes, a lot of handoffs, and Heights doesn't know who's going to get the ball.
Moore and Coleman are wideouts. They're going to run it up the middle. Big hole, and see you later. Down to the 2-yard line, and a flag comes in for a horse collar. Julius Bolden picks up 30 yards on the play, and it then draws the flag as they horse collar him down to prevent the touchdown.
And I think he would have had it without the horse collar, because I don't see him pulling him down just by the back of his jersey.
Nope.
With one arm. That would have been quite the play if he did that.
That was a touchdown that they saved. That penalty saved the touchdown. So it's 1st and goal from the 1. Bolden waltzes into the end zone with a little razzle-dazzle, and it's a touchdown for Northwest.
Easily shrugging off the tackle from the Heights defender, and that was no problem for Bolden.
Carson Arndt will try the extra point. Moore will hold. Nathan Carter will snap it. Ball's down, kick is up, and it is good. 5:52 remaining in the first half. Grizzlies extend the lead. It's 41-0. We'll be back with a kickoff in 30 seconds. Stay with us.
Hey, Grizzly Nation. This is Eric Hofer-Holdeman, your principal at Northwest High School. Did you know Grizzly Pride is the combined booster club and PTO here at Northwest? They support both athletics and academics. We're asking you to join Grizzly Pride this year. Due to these extraordinary times, Grizzly Pride doesn't have the same fundraising opportunities they normally have, and we need you to join and offer your donation to help Grizzly Pride out. Go to our Northwest webpage, join today. Go Grizzlies.
We'll give some kudos to our executive producer, Shane Monroe, who's bringing the other scores of the other pertinent games to you by running them across the bottom of the screen. We appreciate him doing that. Here's a pooch kick by Carson Arndt to Hamilton on the far side, and he's going to bring this one up, and he gets good yardage out of it, picks up 15 or so. It'll be first down for the Falcons at their own 43-yard line.
And it may be a little too late, but if you're Heights, I don't see how you can stick with the triple option. Northwest has it completely figured out, and it has been ineffective so far tonight. You may have to try a new formation, although the triple option has been their bread and butter all year long.
It is not working tonight, that's for sure. Under center is Dingle. Randall's in motion. They hand it off to Patterson up the middle, and he gets decent yardage this time. He's going to pick up 8 yards. One of their bigger runs of the night. 2nd and a long 2 for the Falcons. Clock running, 5:25 remaining, first half.
And a good run by Heights, one of their first forays into the Grizzlies' backfield. And maybe they'll stick with the triple option tonight and just try more runs outside the tackle or between the tackle and guard. Stay away from the middle of the field.
And again, under center is Dingle. Randall faked it. They handed it off instead to Richard. I'm sorry, they handed it off to Patterson, and he picks up maybe 1. It'll be 3rd down and 1 to go, and at this point in the game, this is 2-down territory.
Absolutely. And I'd try to go with a lead blocking situation, try to pound your way in and get that yard.
They'll take 2 tries to do it. Randall's in motion, handed it off, and boom, see you later. Wow. 3 Grizzlies led by Jerron Tolfree on the tackle of Patterson, a loss of 1. It'll be 4th and 2 from the 49. And are they sending out the punt unit?
Looks like they are, unless it's a fake.
This would be a good place for one. Todrick McGee is back at his 20, awaiting the potential kick from Caden Klassen.
They may have been thinking about a fake earlier before a timeout. We'll see if they try one here.
They're going to kick it, and it's a beauty. And takes a Heights roll down to the 15-yard line, and that's where the Grizzlies will take over. 1st and 10 to go from their own 15-yard line. 3:38 remaining in the first half. 41-0 Grizzlies lead.
Hi friends, Phil Nightingale, General Manager at Mount Hamilton Ford. Have you been thinking about a new SUV? Right now is a great time to buy a new Ford at the big corner of 119th and West Kellogg. EcoSport, Escape, Edge, Explorer, Expedition. Mount Hamilton Ford is sure to have the right vehicle to fit your size. And you know you can count on us with this great selection to find the right SUV at the best price to fit your budget. Check us out online or in person. Let us make your purchase easy with pickup and delivery right from your home or work. Mount Hamilton Ford.
Pass play coming out of the timeout from Mason Ross to Caleb Coleman for an 85-yard score. Wow.
And given the level of competition, I believe this is the best we've seen the offense all night, having an incredible second quarter, scoring almost at will.
Carson Arndt will try the extra point. Ball's down, kick is up, and it is good. 3:26 remaining, 48-0, and all I can say, Derek, is wow.
An impressive performance. We expected a good one from the Grizzlies, but maybe they're even surpassing our expectations.
Heights is totally befuddled on defense and offense both. I mean, we have just taken them all facets of the game. And they've just been unable to respond, and this is not a bad Heights team. You know, this is a 5-2 team coming in. 5-2 team coming in. Played a tough Andover squad last week.
Close game against East earlier in the year.
Correct.
But Northwest has proved to be too much so far tonight.
Carson Arndt will kick it off. He pooches it on the near side. Here we go. It's Washington with it. See you later. What a special teams play. That time for the Grizzlies by Trafton Cone.
Washington tried to peel around the outside for some extra yardage, but there was nothing.
They ended up losing extra yardage.
Lost about 10 from where he caught it.
1st down and 10 to go. Ball's at the 15-yard line. 3:18 remaining, first half. And the Falcons are taking their time coming out. I don't know if that's sending me a body language message or not. Dingle under center. And again, a handoff up the middle, and it's going nowhere, folks. That time it was R.J. Richard, and there was nothing there for him. 2nd down and 10 to go for the Falcons. Now Richard comes out.
Yeah, the Northwest D linemen are clogging all the holes, and it doesn't matter where they try to go. The Grizzlies are plugging it on the inside, on the outside, and this front five has been impressive tonight for the Grizzlies.
Davian Ware's in the backfield now with Randall. Dingle is under center. Randall's in motion. A pitch to Randall. Sweeping to the near side. He finds a big hole and gets good yardage before he's popped out of bounds. It'll be a 1st down for the Falcons, and that's by far the biggest offensive play of the night for the Falcons.
Absolutely. Heights needs to keep going to the outside. That's the only place they've had any kind of success tonight on offense.
1st down and 10. Ball spotted at the 32. Same offensive setup for the Falcons. A handoff up the middle to Randall. Gains maybe a yard. It'll be 2nd down and 9 to go from the 33.
And Heights has been just getting absolutely nothing up the middle all night. But they keep going to the well, hoping something will change.
Washington in the backfield. In motion is Patterson. A pitch to Washington. Takes it on the far side. Boom! See you later. Loss of 3. He's tackled at the 30-yard line.
Northwest showing off excellent passing in space, wrapping up, and not allowing them to get to the outside.
Zach Dare, the party that gets credit for that tackle, and it was a good one.
And that's the thing about this Northwest defensive line. They're not just big, they are fast too.
They've got some jets out there. 3rd down and 11. A passing down. We'll see if they throw it. He's back to throw his Dingle. And it's picked off! This is going to be a pick 6, maybe. No, not quite. Zach Dare gets the interception and runs it to the 4-yard line for the Grizzlies. 1st and goal to go.
And I thought he'd make it all the way in, but credit to Heights for jumping on his back and barely bringing him down. His teammates may give him some grief about not being able to finish the play.
Well, it could not have been an easier catch. They threw it right to him. 1st down and goal to go, Northwest. This time, Julius Bolden is tackled for a rare loss on the play. It'll be a loss of 2. It'll move it back to the 8-yard line, a 2nd down and goal from that point.
A big tackle by Elijah Mosley, showing some fight in spite of the score.
Phillips in the backfield now with Ross. 2 wideouts up top. Ross is back to throw it. He's going to throw it on the near side to Jeremiah Moore. 5, touchdown Northwest. 8-yard pass play from Mason Ross to Jeremiah Moore.
And Northwest, we know they're good in the run game, but they have been excellent with the passing attack tonight. And they might have done even better if it wasn't for that drop touchdown pass earlier in the 1st quarter, but they've been near perfect in all facets of the game on offense tonight.
Carson Arndt will try the extra point. Moore will hold. Ball's down, kick is up, and it is good. With 27 seconds remaining until halftime, Grizzlies' lead is extended now 55-0. We'll be back. This is Wichita Northwest Grizzlies football.
Hi friends, Phil Nightingale, General Manager at Mount Hamilton Ford. Have you been thinking about a new SUV? Right now is a great time to buy a new Ford at the big corner of 119th and West Kellogg. EcoSport, Escape, Edge, Explorer, Expedition, Mount Hamilton Ford is sure to have the right vehicle to fit your size. And you know you can count on us with this great selection to find the right SUV at the best price to fit your budget. Check us out online or in person. Let us make your purchase easy with pickup and delivery right from your home or work. Mount Hamilton Ford, experience the difference.
Just commenting as Zach Dare made 2 big plays in a row, back-to-back, tackling Patterson for a loss, and then turning around the next play and intercepting it and almost running it in.
Absolutely incredible game for him, and a great 2-play stretch.
Carson Arndt will kick it off from his 40-yard line on the far hash mark, and he scoots it along the ground. Up back, Hamilton gets it, and is tackled there immediately. Todrick McGee on the tackle.
And Northwest has tried everything in the kicking game tonight. Pooches, kicking it deep, onside kicks, and now a squib.
I think I told you that was Hamilton. That was Washington that brought that back. 1st down and 10 for Heights at their own 35. 22 seconds remaining in the game, in the half, I mean. And no timeouts for the Heights Falcons to work with. This might be a genuflect offense play. And then again, it might not. And again, the defense is up to the task. Adrian Patterson loses a yard, and that probably will be the last play of the half. And it is. We are at halftime here at Northwest High in this all-important playoff contest. Grizzlies at half lead 55-0 over Heights. We'll be back. This is Wichita Northwest Grizzlies football. That may work for her. With Derek Darr, Kevin Arkin at halftime here at Northwest, along with our executive producer Shane Monroe and our crew upstairs, Nick Butler and Brendan Green. We thank them for their outstanding photos here tonight. And we're at 55-0 here at halftime, and I don't know what you can say except total domination. And before we talk about that, let's swing it out here to the dance team. That's the Wichita Northwest dance team. The Honey Bears performing here at halftime. 55-0 the score at half between the Grizzlies and the Heights Falcons. And I know you've been able to see scores of other games and on the crawl that Shane's been putting up there for you. The most important score in that bunch is the score between Capon and Goddard, because we're going to get the winner of that game here 1 week from tonight. And at last check, Capon did lead in that game. I honestly don't remember what the score was when I saw that. We'll get that up here for you in just a second. But just to tell you about the other games that are on the our side of the bracket, besides this game in Capon and Goddard are playing at Heights. And I don't know why, but they're playing at Heights instead of Stryker. Bishop Carroll is playing at Hutch, and Carroll had a lead in that game last time I saw it. Hutch came in 8-1, Carroll 6-2. And the two Mays schools are playing each other. South and regular Mays are playing at Mays High School, and Mays came in 8-1. Mays South came in at 5-3 in that game. Capon leads Goddard 17-7 in their contest. Carroll leading Hutch 14-7. Mays and Mays South are in the second quarter. It's 28-7 Mays in that contest. So lots of other action on our side of the bracket here tonight as we get it down to the final four on the west side of the 5A bracket. The winner of the Hutch and Bishop Carroll game will play the winner of the two Mays schools next week. And again, we're going to play the winner of the Capon and Goddard game right here at Northwest 1 week from tonight, and we will be on the air at 6:30 with the pregame extravaganza. I want to take a moment to send a shout out to a special young man who plays in the Northwest Junior program, and that would be Jalen Dotson. Jalen and his mom, Emily. A shout out to both of you. They were at Hurricanes yesterday when we interviewed Coach Martin, and they were both very pleasant, and we had a nice exchange, and he's a big Grizzly fan. So shout out to both of them, and a shout out to everybody at Hurricane Sports Grill who's watching the game tonight on the big screen TV. Albeit they have music playing because it's Friday night there, but they still have the game up on the screen, so everybody's hooting and hollering during the music there.
Yep, always glad to have your viewership.
Whoops, wait a minute. Again.
Yep, always glad to have your viewership.
The percussion section of the pep band giving us a little entertainment here at halftime. We're at halftime here at Northwest High Grizzlies and the Heights Falcons, both off the field getting talked to by their respective coaches. And I don't need to speculate what the Heights coach is talking about. Let's speculate about what Coach Martin might be saying to his troops right about now.
Yeah, I think he's just telling them to stay focused and to keep up good habits, because the last thing you want to do is get sloppy in the second half where you're up big. And while that won't hurt you this game, it could hurt you into next week going up against Capon or Goddard. So he wants the play to stay crisp and to stay penalty-free so they don't form any bad habits going into the next week.
And we have not had, two penalties tonight? We've had, I know, one encroachment penalty. And did we have a false start? I don't remember. We have not had a lot of penalties in this game.
I think only two, though, and I think they're both for only 5 yards each.
No major penalties against the Grizzlies tonight. There have been several major penalties, however, called against the Falcons tonight.
That has been a problem for them tonight, killing drives.
Although one of them was a good penalty for him to get, and that was the horse collar.
Yes, that did save a touchdown.
I don't see him
pulling him down by the back of his jersey of just pure strength.
Not with 1 yard to go, no.
Nope.
So, yeah, that was a good penalty for him. If there's a good penalty to take, that was certainly it. Well, I'm running out of stuff to talk about here. You know what we're going to do? We're going to take a 2-minute We'll be back in 2 minutes. Sit tight and enjoy. ladies and gentlemen, if you ask any sports enthusiast what fall means in Kansas, they'll tell you it's football, cross-country, volleyball, soccer, and more. The best in entertainment, sportsmanship, and community involvement have been unfolding during these past few months in spite of COVID. Activities give fans the opportunity to show how much pride they have in our youth and to talk about their accomplishments. Support your school student body, whether it be Heights, Northwest, or any school. Support their student body, faculty, and administration. This has been a public service message presented by the Kansas State High School Activities Association. Back at Northwest High, Kevin Arkin, Derek Dar with you. It's 1 minute to go here on the clock till the teams show up for their 3-minute stretch, so we have a few minutes yet to go. All Northwest here in the first half. We've said that every game this year.
Yep, Northwest has been dominant all season long. The East High Blue Ace has given them their toughest challenge of the year, but I think Northwest has played even above our expectations this game, only 1 point shy of their entire point total for their last game against Heights, which was also not a very competitive game, but Northwest showing improvement even from October.
And, we keep saying this isn't a bad Heights team, and it's not a bad Heights team. They've got a lot of talent on this team, and they've shown it in games that they've played. They've got good individual talent. We've managed to shut it all down. Dingle has been totally ineffective. Randall has been totally ineffective.
Now we got a back like you do.
Patterson has been totally ineffective, and Richard. I haven't mentioned R.J. Richard probably since the first quarter.
Yeah, Northwest's defense has completely figured out that triple option, and a lot of that has to do with the pressure from the front five from Northwest. It's hard to get a triple option going when you have 5 defensive linemen in the backfield nearly every play.
Exactly right. Well, next week, folks, we're going to be right back here at Northwest. We'll be on the air at 6:30 next Friday night with our pregame extravaganza, and then the winner of Capon and Goddard will be here, and a team we haven't. I can't remember the last time I watched Goddard play football. So that would be that would be big. And of course, Capon was in the City League last year, and we played them twice last year. So it's not like they're totally unfamiliar to us, but even so, we haven't played them yet this year, and they are a very good squad as well. Both those teams are really good this year.
Both would be a fresh matchup for Northwest. Definitely seeing Capon would be interesting, considering they're not nearly the team they were this year a season ago. They've made a bunch of improvements, and it would be a fresh look for Northwest.
It will be, and they cannot consider, if Capon is the team indeed that ends up coming here next week, they cannot consider this as another game against the team that played last year, because it won't be.
No, and I'm sure Capon would be thrilled to get revenge on Northwest and show them how different of a team they are this season than they were a year ago.
Heights won the original coin toss and elected to defer, so they will get the ball to start play here in the second half. And we'll be back with that second half right after this quick timeout. Stay with us. This is Wichita Northwest Grizzlies football.
Hey, Grizzly Nation. This is Eric Hofer-Holdeman, your principal at Northwest High School. Did you know Grizzly Pride is the combined booster club and PTO here at Northwest? They support both athletics and academics. We're asking you to join Grizzly Pride this year. Due to these extraordinary times, Grizzly Pride doesn't have the same fundraising opportunities they normally have, and we need you to join and offer your donation to help Grizzly Pride out. Go to our Northwest webpage, join today. Go Grizzlies.
And we're back here at Northwest. Kevin Arkin, Derek Dar, Shane Monroe, Nick Butler, and Brendan Green, bringing you the sights and sounds of our second round playoff game as we try to get to the final 4 of the West bracket in the 5A state playoffs. We're getting down to crunch time.
Absolutely, getting down to the final minutes of this game, the second half, that is. And if you're the Heights, you have a lot of seniors, a lot of players who this will be their last time playing, and you just have to do your best to go out there, have fun, and try to end your senior season on a high note, even if you're not getting the result you want from the game. So
Grizzlies take the field here for the second half kickoff. Grizzlies will play from right to left in the third quarter. They'll have the wind at their back. Again, Grizzlies in their home black jerseys, gold numerals, gold trim, and gold pants. And the Falcons in their white jerseys with red numerals, black trim, and black pants. And, of course, John Randall is deep for the Falcons to take this opening kickoff of the second half. He's only touched the ball on kickoffs once. He's going to get another chance, maybe. No. This one goes into the end zone for a touchback. 1st and 10, Falcons at their own 20.
And we'll see if Heights sticks with the triple option. I expect they will, but we'll see with nothing to lose what tricks they have up their sleeve.
Quite honestly, if they've played the triple option all year, they may not know anything else. They may not be prepared to play anything else.
Yeah, I'm unsure if Heights really even has another formation than the triple option that they have. I'm sure they do, but probably not one they've practiced all that much.
We'll see what happens here. Dingle is still at quarterback, number 2. Richard is in the backfield, number 3, along with Patterson, number 1. Patterson in motion, takes the ball on the far side, picks up a yard. It'll be 2nd down and 9 to go.
Business as usual for this Northwest defense so far.
I thought we might get some kind of a, a different spin on things from Heights coming out of halftime, but not on that play anyway. They want to dance with the one that brung them, and can't say I blame them for that. It's 2nd down, long 8. In motion is Randall, and the ball is kept that time by DJ Dingle. You know, he hasn't run it much tonight himself. He's handed it off most of the night, but he hasn't kept it much. He picks up 3 on the play. It's 3rd down, 5 to go. Ball's out to the 25, and now we have a whistle and no, help yourself. Have an injured player going off. Lafayette Washington needed to be taken out of the game. And that's the reason for the stoppage of play. Now we're back going. Clock is running. 10:50 remaining, third quarter. Ball's on the near hash mark. Richard lined up behind Dingle. Patterson in motion. Patterson gets it on a pitch and runs it up the middle. Big hole and 1st down yardage. He picks up 8 on the play. It'll be a 1st down for Heights High.
And excellent work by Heights, doing a great job of getting blocking on the outside and maybe surprising Northwest a little bit with that pitch.
Ball spotted at the 34-yard line, and that's where Heights has it, 1st and 10. This time Randall's in motion again. He is a lead blocker this time, and trying to sweep and unable to make the turn is Lafayette Washington. He's taken out of bounds for a loss.
Well covered by Zaire Atkins on the outside. And Heights sticking with the same strategy, just trying to execute better than they did in the first half. And they have had some success with that 1st down, but so far it's been same old for this Heights offense.
Second down and 11, ball at the 33. Clock running, mercy rule, 9:07 remaining, third quarter. Handoff up the middle, and that got absolutely nothing. Zach Dare led the charge and had Lafayette Washington in his grasp almost as he got the ball. Another 1 yard loss, third down and 12 now from the 32-yard line.
And Northwest showing off how well coached this defense is. They were completely prepared for the triple option, and Heights has just been able to unrespond when plan A has not worked, and it doesn't seem to have a plan B on offense.
Dingle under center. Randall was in motion, takes the pitch, and is dropped for another loss. 3 consecutive losses on pitch running plays for the Falcons. It's fourth down and 15 to go, and the punting unit comes out for Heights High. Todrick McGee goes back for the Falcons, for the Grizzlies, excuse me. And back to punt is Caden Clausen. He is standing at his own 16-yard line. He'll be punting into a light wind. Good snap. Punt is up. It's high and very short. Takes a Falcon bounce and it is down at midfield by Dylan Depperschmidt. Grizzlies will take over 1st and 10.
And the Grizzlies defense looking just as crisp as they did in the first half. We'll see if the offense looks the same.
Ball is at midfield. Jeremiah Moore, along with Bolden in the backfield, and Phillips. Hands it off up the middle to Bolden. Bolden will pick up maybe 3 yards on the play. It'll be second down, 7 to go, ball at the 47-yard line of Heights.
Not much to work with on that play. The Heights defense, front 5, doing a great job.
Here's a fake. Moore keeps it himself. Big hole, and there he goes. Inside the 20 to the 16-yard line is Jeremiah Moore. First down, Grizzlies. A run of 31 yards.
And I thought he almost had the speed to split the middle between those two defenders, but he was just unable to do it.
Another big play in what has been a big play offense tonight. Moore again at center is going to throw it this time into the corner. That was intended for Caleb Coleman, but well overthrown. And it will be second down and 10.
And the offense running at a little bit of a slower pace in this half, not quite being as fast with the hurry up as they were in the first.
Moore hands it off to Bolden. No, he keeps it for a pass. Up the middle, wide open is Mason Ross for the touchdown. Wow.
And Mason Ross showing he hasn't forgotten to play tight end from a year ago, and showing flashes of his 2019 season with a touchdown reception.
Carson Arp will try the extra point. Moore will hold. Nathan Carter will snap it. Ball's down. Kick is up, and it is good. With 5 minutes remaining in the third quarter, Grizzlies extend the lead now 62-0 over the Heights Falcons. We'll be back with a kickoff in 30 seconds. Stay with us. This is Wichita Northwest Grizzlies football.
Hi friends, I'm excited to tell you that Mel Hamilton Ford has extended the Labor Day sale through the whole month of September. The 2020 Fusion is a leader in its class with a smooth ride and a roomy back seat and payments starting as low as $192 a month. Now that'll fit right in that family budget. Let Mel Hamilton Ford put $2,500 cash back in your pocket after the rebates. With a huge selection of over 150 to choose from, come out today or check us out online. $2,500 cash back in your pocket on a new Fusion. Mel Hamilton Ford, experience the difference.
Back at Northwest, awaiting the kickoff from Carson Arndt. John Randall is deep for the Falcons, standing at his own 10-yard line. He has only handled all the kickoffs we've had tonight. He's only touched the ball back there once. And this one is long and is going to go off Randall. Randall's going to have to run it because he booted it. And Waitu Kalomo gets him out of bounds at the 17-yard line. A run back of 15 yards. He probably should have just let it go.
Yep, but
he's trying to make something out of nothing.
He was undecisive, kind of teetering between whether or not to let it go, and he touched the ball, and then he had no choice at that point.
Falcons will have the ball. 1st and 10. They've spotted it on the 16-yard line. Clock running with 3:10 to go in the third quarter.
And this Heights offense will try to prevent being shut out. And it's been a near-perfect game from the defense so far. But Heights taking
Dingle
triple
under
option.
center. In motion is Patterson. And a handoff, and again tackled as soon as he got the ball by Zach Dare is John Randall. And Randall loses 3 yards on the carry.
And Heights just looks like they just don't know what to do in response to this pressure from the front five of Northwest. Almost everything they try with this triple option is ended in the backfield or with a short gain.
It's almost like the front five of Northwest is in the huddle with Heights. They just know what's going to happen.
You could say that. They seem prepared, and even the linebackers seem to be, no matter if there's a fake or not, they go right after the ball carrier every time and almost never bite on the fakes.
So it's 2nd down and 13. Ball is on the 13. Dingle takes the snap, going to throw it. And the ball falls to the carpet, incomplete. It will be 3rd down and 13. Bishop Carroll leads Hutch 28-21. That game is being played in Hutch.
Mays 35, Mays South 14.
Mays leads Mays South 35-14. They pretty much got that one wrapped up. That game being played at Mays. Mays will face the winner of Mays will likely play the winner of the Hutch Bishop Carroll game next Friday night. Cape and Mount Carmel has extended its lead over Goddard. It's now 24-7.
And a fumble by Heights, but they managed to jump on it.
Adrian Patterson fumbled the ball. And it will be 4th and 16 now for the Falcons. And standing in his own end zone to punt is Caleb Klassen. Toddrick McGee will go back to receive the punt. He'll stand at the 40-yard line of Heights. Again, Klassen is now punting into the wind. High snap, barely gets it off, and squibs it. It rolls out of bounds at the 35-yard line, and that's where the Grizzlies will have it. 1st down and 10 when we start the fourth quarter in 2 minutes. After 3 quarters of play, Grizzlies lead Heights High 62-0. We'll be back with more. This is Wichita Northwest Grizzlies football.
Hi friends, Bill Nightingale, General Manager of Mel Hamilton Ford. Are you looking for a used car, truck, or SUV? With the largest selection in the state, you're sure to find the vehicle you're searching for at Mel Hamilton Ford. At the Big Corner, customers are number one, so every used vehicle is checked out in our shop by a certified technician before it goes out on the lot for sale. Shop Mel Hamilton Ford first, a dealer you can trust. Visit us out on West Kellogg today or shop us online at mhford.com. Mel Hamilton Ford, experience the difference.
Back at Northwest High, Kevin Arkin, Derek Darr with you. We're getting ready for the start of the fourth quarter. Grizzlies will be playing from left to right now in the fourth quarter, leading by a boatload. And they will have the ball 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line of the Falcons. And they're going to make some substitutions. Diego Gutierrez is in at quarterback for the Grizzlies. And he hands it off. Not exactly sure who carried that.
Uh-oh.
That was Jerry Johnson, the ball carrier. He picked up 2 yards on the play. It'll be 2nd and 8 from the 33. Gutierrez in the spread. Hands it off this time to Williams. Williams loses 2 yards. It'll be 3rd down and 10. Back at the 35-yard line. Caleb Coleman comes out. Amari Buncombe goes in at wideout on the near side. As substitutions being made liberally now by Coach Martin. First team did its job, putting 62 on the board. Handoff and a run up the middle, short of the first down by Jerry Johnson. It'll be 4th down and 4, and the Grizzlies will go for it here. Not much to lose. Gutierrez looks at the sideline for a play from his coach.
I suspect we'll see what Gutierrez can do in the passing game.
Or he may just keep it and take off himself. Handoff instead to Jerry Johnson, and Johnson is going to be short. Grizzlies will turn it over on downs. The ball spotted at the 30-yard line. It will be 1st down and 10 for the Falcons at that point.
And the Heights defense showing there are no slouches when they're not playing against the Northwest first-team offense. That's just how good they are.
We'll see if there's any substitutions made here by the Falcons, if they make any changes. And they leave the first team in. Capon just extended its lead. It's now 31-7. Capon over Goddard. Guess who we're playing next week?
Capon.
Randall sacked in the backfield again. I think Nathan Hale got him. He lost 5 yards on the play. It'll be 2nd and 15 from the 24-yard line.
And the Northwest defense not letting up.
Randall not able to pad any stats tonight, that's for sure. Here's another sweep, and that one loses ground. This time it was, instead of Randall, it was Lafayette Washington carrying the ball, and he lost a yard. It'll be 3rd down and 16.
And Northwest showing once again they're not fooled by anything Heights does. They've been prepared for almost everything Heights has to throw to them tonight.
Third down, 16 to go. Clock running, 8 minutes. Randall in motion. And this time Dingle gets sacked, and I think that's the first quarterback sack of the night.
Northwest has been in the backfield all night, but they have not had many chances to sack the quarterback due to Heights' lack of a passing attack.
Well, I mean, they've only tried to throw the ball 6 or 7 times total, so yeah, they've just not been able to do anything. 4th and 27 Back to punt, Galen Clausen. He's going to be standing close to his goal line. Todrick McGee is at midfield, not the 45-yard line of Northwest, awaiting this kick. And another short kick, and it takes a Northwest bounce. Will be down at the 32-yard line of Heights, and that's where the Grizzlies will take over. Update from Hutch. Bishop Carroll now leads 28-21 over the Dragons of Hutch High School. Cape and Mount Carmel 31-7, as we mentioned. And Mays over Mays South 35-14. Those are the other games on our bracket. As you have now are up to date, folks. And we thank our executive producer, Shane Monroe, for feeding us that information.
And the second team getting another opportunity to try to score with a short field.
Handoff on the far side. Big gain. Look, here we go. Sincere Thompson, big carry that time for a first down for the Grizzlies. Grizzlies driving for yet another score. A run up the middle, nets nothing. That was Jerry Johnson carrying that time. He actually lost a yard on the play. It'll be second down and 11. Quarterback keeper inside the 10 down to the 8. It'll be third down and about 4 to go for a first down.
And I would imagine this Heights defense does not want to let the second team score for Northwest, even with a short field.
High snap, handoff. Thompson up the middle, close to first down yardage, and they're moving the chains. First and goal to go. Grizzlies. Pardon me. First and goal to go. Grizzlies. Ball spotted at the 4-yard line. Thompson in the backfield. Takes it, runs it up the middle. Touchdown, Northwest. Sincere Thompson gets 4 yards for the score. And the Grizzlies extend the lead.
And the second team leaving off right where the first team left off, showing they're able to get the job done as well.
Albeit it was a short drive, only 35 yards, but they did it very methodically. Carson Arndt's extra point. Ball's down, kick is up, and it is good. And we'll give credit to Casey Parrott, who was the holder that time, for Carson Arndt. With 3:40 and counting to go here in the fourth quarter, Grizzlies lead Heights 69-0.
And I suspect this will be the last drive of the game. Heights has one last chance to prevent the shutout.
All Northwest here tonight. Carson Arndt to kick off. Have a score, a 6A score. East High leads Manhattan 14-7. Randall is deep for Heights. A pooch kick. What a surprise. Fair catch called for. Are they going to get a flag for that? Yep. He got hit trying to make the fair catch, and it'll be 15 yards added on to it. So that'll bring the ball out close to midfield.
You don't want any end-of-game mistakes in an almost perfect game for the Grizzlies.
The fair catch signal was made pretty late, and he'd already committed.
Yep.
So I wouldn't be too concerned about that, except for the fact we gave up 15 free yards. But so the ball spotted at midfield. 1st and 10 for the Falcons. Falcons still have their first team offense in there. Dingle under center. Randall in motion. Hands it off to Randall. Randall goes right up the middle and gets nothing.
And Heights is going to see if they can send their seniors out on a good note with maybe a touchdown. But this Northwest defense, even with some second-teamers in there, has been able to stop it so far.
Now we have a stoppage of play, and I don't know why. Oh, timeout was taken by the Falcons. I guess the Falcons do want to get one for showing up because they took a timeout there. The ball is, they gave them forward progress to the 49, so it'll be 2nd and 9 for the Falcons coming out of this timeout. 1:25 remaining. And the clock has just been restarted. And the Falcons did not call a timeout. That was an official timeout. Pardon me. And now we have a flag on the play. And offside by the Grizzlies will give them 5 yards. It'll make it 3rd down or 2nd down and 4. Inside a minute to go now. And Heights in no big hurry to get a playoff.
They may just run one more and then let the time expire.
Wouldn't surprise me. Handoff up the middle. Short of the 1st down is Lafayette, Washington. It'll be 3rd down and 1. And they may or may not run another play here. There's only 15 seconds going in the game. And it appears that will do it. Both teams gather for the traditional handshake. The clock hits 0, and we are final here at Northwest. Final score, Wichita Northwest 69, Wichita Heights nothing. We'll be back to wrap this up in 30 seconds. Stay with us. This is Wichita Northwest Grizzlies football.
Hi friends, I'm excited to tell you that Mel Hamilton Ford has extended the Labor Day sale through the whole month of September. The 2020 Fusion is a leader in its class with a smooth ride and a roomy back seat and payments starting as low as $192 a month. Now that'll fit right in that family budget. Let Mel Hamilton Ford put $2,500 cash back in your pocket after the rebates. With a huge selection of over 150 to choose from, come out today or check us out online. $2,500 cash back in your pocket on a new Fusion. Mel Hamilton Ford, experience the difference.
At Northwest High, Kevin Arkin, Derek Darr, Shane Monroe, Nick Butler, and Brendan Green bringing you the sights and sounds of this one. And we're back here 1 week from tonight to take on, in all likelihood, Cape and Mount Carmel. They currently lead Goddard 31-7. So they seem to have that game under control, and it'll be, assuming that that score holds, it'll be good to see the Crusaders back here at Northwest.
And Northwest was played a near-perfect game tonight, I say once again, but should be a tough test next week against Cape. And Goddard is a very good football team, and Capen has beaten them convincingly if they indeed hold on to that lead.
And Cape and Mount Carmel does have a secret weapon in Weston Sharts, who knows the Northwest program since he ran the Northwest program for a number of years. So this is not unfamiliar territory to him. Next week's going to be a barn burner.
Yeah, and between his coaching time at West, he has coached against Martin on several occasions as well, and it will be a familiar face, but not familiar from the Capen you've seen the last couple years, Capen is back to their old winning ways, and maybe they're even better than they used to be back when they were one of the top teams of the City League.
We'll find out for sure next week, it looks like. We'll just give you a quick rundown of the scores on our side of the bracket again. From Hutch, Bishop Carroll leads Hutch 28-21. We don't know how much time is left in these games, by the way. And Mays leads Mays South 35-14 late in that contest. So, last words?
Just a great game from the Grizzlies. Hopefully they can keep it going into the rest of the playoffs.
Folks, we hope you'll join us here next week. If you're not able to get here in person, catch us. We're on NWHSGrizz.com beginning at 6:30 next Friday night with the pregame extravaganza, and then a great game between the Northwest Grizzlies and in all likelihood the Cape and Mount Carmel Crusaders. For Derek and for Shane and for Nick and for Brendan, I'm Kevin Arkin saying good night from Northwest, where once again the Grizzlies win 69-0. Everybody have a great weekend.